my dear friends. Today, it's almost a month that we are under lockdown in Dubai at home. Things are getting more and more difficult. You, I, and the whole world is facing fearsome, formidable, and fickle challenge in the form of Covid-19. It's quite an uncertain time. Yet, this also is a time for opportunity. Recently, I read that Steve Jobs mentioned that storytelling leads us to great inspiration. And here is my take on this. Looking at this current circumstances, when I heard this story some time back, it ignited me to do better under the circumstances. I'm sure if you like the story, please click the subscribe button and we will get to hear more and more as we go along. Now, a few months back, I read about Isaac Perlman, a violinist from Israel. He was giving a symphony at Avery Fisher Hall in New York 25 years ago, exactly. Anyone who knows Isaac Perlman knows how difficult it is for him to walk up on stage with violin in one hand because he suffered from polio and two legs were immobile. He used braces and clutches, walking up the stage with great pain and difficulty. Though it was a majestic sight, this time was no different. He levered himself up on stage, sat down on his chair, unbuckled his braces and signaled the conductor to start the symphony. Audience waited for this moment. And it went on. But just in 2 minutes silence, 2 minutes time, there was a gunshot-like sound. One of the string of violin had snapped. Audience waited in silence, expecting what to happen next. Isaac Perlman closed his eyes for a moment, turned back to the conductor and signaled him again. With one string less, which is unthinkable in a symphony orchestra, to play the music, Isaac Perlman made that impossible possible. The kind of sound he was able to create from his strings were unheard of. Ladies and gentlemen, that evening, when Isaac Perlman ended, the audience, in a moment's silence, waited, and everyone rose from their chair and clapped for a wonderful performance that Isaac Perlman gave. Isaac Perlman raised his bow and asked them to sit down. And he just said one sentence that really inspired me. And he said, music, my dear friends, is not in the violin. Music is in you. Ladies and gentlemen, in this tough times, what better lesson can we learn today than this wonderful story, an inspiring story? Regardless of COVID-19 or any other challenge that we face in our lives, there is music in us, and we know how to take that song out of our lives. May you shine bright. Please subscribe to the channel and we will have another story coming up shortly. Thank you.